On today's Beyond the Music, we'll be focusing in on an age-old tactic in hip-hop and music in general, the diss track. As most are aware of, music has been used to express a variety of different feelings, a variety of different emotions, and pretty much key in on what your innermost thoughts are. So we can't be surprised when a couple of people come with some new material that happens to be about someone else. As early as 1962, Joe Tex, he wrote a song called You Keep Her, which was actually written about James Brown, who actually took his wife.
James, I got your letter. It came to me today. You said I could have my baby back, but I don't want her that way, so you keep her.
There's been so many of these types of songs that have, you know, found their way into our ears and everywhere else. And it's just, it's been a part of the sport, you know, and we don't usually, you know, over time, people have taken more offense to it. People have gotten in their feelings over it. But for the most part, a diss track is something that you honestly use as a weapon. That is better than using your fists. It's an alternative to an otherwise physically violent altercation. And in ways, it's better than having the physical altercation because you get to grow as an artist. The other person, if they retort, if they retaliate, they get to grow as an artist. And I don't ever really see an issue with a diss track. And there have been so many. And in hip hop specifically, I mean, we had Tupac with his Hit 'Em Up back in what, 96, 97, I think? No, it was 96. And he called everybody out. He called out his wife, he called out Faith, he said he has sex with her, he said all this other stuff, and it's no different now. In later years, we had Roman's Revenge, which was, you know, a little dig at Lil' Kim. Nicki Minaj did that. Of course, we had The Ether from Nas to Jay-Z, and then later on, of course, Remy Ma had her Sheether against Nicki Minaj, and it's, you know, it's been kind of like a part of the culture in a lot of ways. It's been a part of the culture. And, you know, there are certain people out there who get all in their feelings over it and who want to go and try to attack the person who did the diss track. And honestly, to me, I just find it as another form of entertainment. If we can't express ourselves in our art and what we do every single day, then how are we supposed to express ourselves, you know? If I'm feeling some type of way about somebody, it's going in the music. And honestly, it's better that you put it in the music or put it into whatever, you know, your hobby is or whatever you do from day to day. It's better that you put it in that than to go and confront the person, you know, in person and physically, and it possibly, you know, erupting into something more. And then, of course, you have people getting hurt, people getting, you know, in trouble and all that other stuff. It's best that we do it in the form of a diss track because then everybody's entertained, I'm entertained, you're entertained, and again, people stay out of prison. But that's my take on it. So, you know, Pusha T released this diss track against Drake, and Drake retaliated. People, you know, obviously are choosing sides, which side that they're on. And then, of course, Pusha T comes back, and he does this track, and he pretty much, nobody was safe. Nobody was safe in the track. He went in on Drake. He went in on his father. He went in on the fact that he has a child with this porn star or whatever that, you know, and pretty much aired out all of the dirty laundry, which honestly, we kind of knew about the you know, the child. We kind of knew about the child beforehand. We knew about the porn star, but it wasn't something that everybody was talking about until now. And of course, now Pusha T has his album out, and it was very smart. He's very smart. It was very smart of him to, you know, go after somebody who has a bigger name. I mean, who's really, you know, not too many people are checking for Pusha T like that. And of course, with Drake, he is somebody who is, you know, pretty much dominating the hip hop game when it comes to male, you know, when it comes to male rappers, artists in general. People know Drake a lot. I mean, he's topped the charts with a lot of his music, and people just recognize him. So he is somebody who has a lot to lose. So why not go after somebody who has a lot to lose when you yourself are very transparent and don't have anything to lose, really? So, I mean, that was a very smart move on his part. But what are my thoughts about it? I don't really care. I'm enjoying it. I'm sitting back. I'm just like, Yes. Okay, let's get some more good music out here. I mean, because honestly, people are completely unmotivated these days, and I feel like having this kind of music coming out, having this kind of narrative out there, I feel like it'll motivate other people to kind of get their asses in gear and put something good out, put some real quality content out. We've been kind of thirsty for it over the past couple of years, and I'm glad that we're getting it between the two of them. Hey, I don't care. I don't care the beef the two of them have. As long as we're getting some good music, they can keep on going back and forth for all I care. You know, the two of them actually did a good job. Like I like Pusha T's stuff, and I actually like Drake's diss to Pusha T. I actually liked it. It wasn't bad. And I'm not even really like a huge fan of Drake either. I'm not a fan of Drake like that. There's only a few rappers that I follow, but I will say that I like this. I like the music. I liked what they put out there, and it is what it is. If that motivates Drake to go and put an album out or put more out, then hey, it is what it is. More music for the culture. That's what it's all about. And some people who come out here and they always like to go, oh, you know, they should be getting along, and why are we always fighting and all this stuff. I mean, to me, it's friendly competition. It's competition. It's a way to kind of throw dirt at your like rivals, and nothing really comes up of it. Now, if one of them decides that they're going to pull up, then that becomes a different story. You know, sometimes you get people who get all up in their feelings, and then all of a sudden it's this huge thing. But if you keep it in the music, to me, there's no harm, no foul. There's nothing like that. Get yourself a diss track. You get a diss track put on you, retaliate. If you don't want to retaliate, then so be it. Let it be what it is. But nobody gets hurt in the end. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. That's how that's what I think about diss tracks as a whole, and that's what I think about the whole Drake and Pusha T kind of situation with their beef going back and forth. I really couldn't care less. All I care about is the music, and as long as we're getting new music, as long as we're getting something from the both of them, I really don't care what they have going on between the two of them. I really don't. And I feel like everybody else should have that kind of an outlook on it too. We honestly, we cape for these celebrities a little bit too much. As long as they're doing something to entertain us, I really couldn't care less about their innermost issues with other people. I don't care about beef. I don't care about any of that. It's all about the music. So anyway, yeah, that was it. So that's Beyond the Music. Let me know what you guys thought about this whole thing between Pusha T and Drake. Are you Team Drake, or are you Team Pusha T? Or, you know, whatever, or do you just not care like me, or do you just like, are you just here for the music, or are you just here for the new content, and you don't really care about either one of them? Or do you just not care about the situation as a whole? Do you think that they should probably like meet up and kind of make up or something, or do you not care? Do you wish that they would have done more? Do you wish that Drake would have come with something else? Let me know what you guys think about that, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care.